Zeke Elliott is out, ready to kick this one away. And we're off from Levi Stadium. Here's Patrick Taylor to return. Things going well so far. They're going to track him down, but a nice effort in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38.
Take over first down and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And his drive forward halted after a couple of yards. That's Nolan Smith there for the stop.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. They'll get it to Brandon Ayuk. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
On the counter, McCaffrey. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
From the gun is Purdy. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Oh, the ball is loose again. And they recover. So after a very chaotic play and a couple of turnovers, they're set up somehow with a first down. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. If I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
First down run netted them nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
At their 49-yard line.
Getting out of the gun, it's Purdy. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That throw was looking for Brandon Ayuk. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. They'll air it out on 3rd. Kittle makes the catch. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. New set of downs from the 37.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
McCaffrey running between the tackles. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Big Jordan Davis getting there for the tackle.
These are the kind of runs, Kate, that just soften up a defense. Keep working on them, keep working on them. And eventually you're going to break one of those counters for even bigger yardage.
Purdy to throw it. On target to his back. Here's Christian McCaffrey. And this one does not go far.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is the completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, a big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every one of your eligible receivers that time, running back in the flat. So often, so many of these games in the NFL, where they come down to a play or two and 3rd downs, whether it's in a close game or already out of hands, their coach wants to see them convert those.
On 4th down and 5, the offense staying out there. They're going to try to throw for it. He finds it beyond the marker. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. How about 19 yards on 4th down, partner? And the call to go for it pays off.
First down. First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
That big 4th down call is how we close out our first quarter. Couple of zeros on the board right now. Back to Levi Stadium right after this. Time to get the second quarter going. The 49ers set up inside the red zone. Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers parlay the interception into points. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. Jake Moody on for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest.
Eagles nothing. Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Here's Avery Williams on the return. He stopped on the run back of the 27.
The Eagles take over first and 10. At their own
First call here coming from the shotgun. They run it with Saquon Barkley. Solid block in there, springs him for 8. It's going to be second down.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
Hurts tucks it, starts running. Makes a cut to the right sideline. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. They get 37 on the play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
Option play, they give it to Barkley. Defense following the ball perfectly on that zone read and close in on him for a loss. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
On second down, here's Barkley. And his fight good enough to gain about 4. It's third down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that we're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Slot man in motion left. On third down, it's Hurts. This gets the first and more. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Taylor to return. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. The 49ers are headed back out on offense as we get a look at Christian McCaffrey. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone, but the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this. I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. Doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. Call the same plays until they stop them, because they proved last drive they couldn't. That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
That's going to be caught by his back, McCaffrey. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
First down, Purdy to throw. Finds him over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
To throw again, it's Purdy. He's got Ayuk downfield. 25 on that play. And that gives the 49ers the first.
That is all-out effort to make the catch, putting his body on the line, diving for the ball. He earned that reception and some more targets in the immediate future.
Sticking to the air here, it's Purdy. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And that sack draws him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this second down.
Brings up second and 20 at the Eagles' 28-yard line.
Now Purdy. Finds his man. It's Ricky Pearsall. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 7th play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6. To the air on 3rd and long. Bails out of the pocket quick. And this one doesn't go far. San Francisco calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4. 4th down. Pass coming. And man is there to knock it away. Great defense to not only deny that touchdown, but force this turnover on downs. The 49ers will call their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Down to 12 seconds before halftime as they come to the line. First down throwing for Hurts. Has him on the quick hitter. And this gets him well away from danger as he is up past their 20. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down.
Back to throw it. He finds Dotson left side. And he's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. So we're all knotted up here at the half, Brock. Dealing with some time constraints, it seems. We'll bypass halftime and get right back to the action. Something's got to be the difference maker here in half number 2. We'll see what it is as we're off and running once again. Set to return it. Here's Will Shipley. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. So to begin the 3rd quarter, the Eagles offense returning to the field. And they could take control of the second half early, Brock, if they break the tie on this opening drive. 1st and 10 from the 32. They'll motion Smith left. 1st and 10. Here's Hurts. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. Was Devontae Smith the intended receiver? So that brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Hurts now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
And he's able to get it past midfield and down onto the 49er side. 2nd and 3 now.
At the Niners' 46-yard line.
It's Hurts once again. Completed over the middle. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
1st down, a run with Barkley. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. That'll be 2nd down.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is he puts some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road from what looked like a very plain play.
The throw right side, caught by Goddard. It's a Philadelphia touchdown! The Eagles take the lead right away in half number 2. Dallas Goddard the touchdown! Elliott on now to attempt the point after. The point after splits the upright. And the Eagles break that tie and now lead by 7.
49ers 7. Jake Elliott to kick off for
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Taylor to return. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Brock, he's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. Now out comes the San Francisco offense. It's a touchdown ball game right now, Brock. 14-7 as they start this possession. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And they take this in for the score. The 49ers start the second half with some needed points. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. On is Moody for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the 49ers tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Here comes Williams on the return. Jukes away from one. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. The Eagles about set to go on offense. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. He's got a man left. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. That one hits for 30. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
That's good for an Eagles first down.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the 49ers bring the interception back beyond the 40 before the tackle is made.
First down pass. Intercepted. The Niners take over first.
The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
From the gun is Purdy. And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's 3rd down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two. It could have gone the other way.
On 3rd down, Purdy. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. George Kittle, the intended receiver. So that brings up 4th and long.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
And on 4th and 10, they aren't moving. They're going for this. Looking to throw. He's trying to push the field. This is brought in at the 15. And he's got it all the way down to the 12.
It's a pickup of 44 yards. And the 49er first down. 1st and 10.
That excitement brings us to the end of the quarter. They'll have a shiny new set of downs to play with to start the 4th. It's still a tie ball game, 14 points apiece as we get ready for the 4th. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Now a give, it's McCaffrey headed right. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Nose caught. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of a gain of 8. 3rd down.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
7th play of the drive now as they need a yard here on 3rd down. He'll throw it. And he will score. It's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers take a 4th quarter lead. On is Moody for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the 49ers break that tie and now lead by 7.
21. Eagles 14.
Now up to kick it away. Here's Moody. Shipley now to return. Good work so far. He's got room. And an excellent effort there sets him up almost at midfield. The Eagles ready to set up shop on offense. They're coming off their first interception of the game. This drive now a chance to rebuild some confidence. On first down, Hurts. That pass complete to Goddard. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
At the 47-yard line.
Hurts tucks it, starts running. And he'll get them enough for a first down. It's a gain of 4 there. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. Eagles losing by 7. First and 10 from the 43. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. Fights his way through a tackle. He's out in the clear. Still fighting forward. And there's not going to be a score, but great effort. He's out of bounds inside the 10. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
Eagles, first down. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Gonna run with Barkley. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line. Give them 7 on the play, and now they have second and goal.
A gain of 7 brings up second and goal.
Barkley. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. Just a yard that time. They needed more, and now it's third and goal. And he gets him the touchdown. And now a potential game-deciding play call coming up. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for 2 and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this 2-point conversion, or is he going to lean in his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Taylor to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The San Francisco offense headed out to take over. And even with some time left, Brock, a long ways to go to get into range for a game winner. They're going to need to move it in a hurry. 49ers to the line. First and 10.
Get set, get set.
Setting up to pass. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. No luck finding George Kittle with that one. So it'll be second down. Back to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And things look tougher now with third and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Here he is to throw. So the coverage holds up on the deep ball. That's going to force fourth down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
On fourth down, looks like 49ers sending out Thomas Morstead now to punt. Brings it in at the 12. They found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up. Now the Eagle offense headed back out to the field. And there's enough time left that you can't call it impossible. They're going to need a heck of a play downfield to get in range for a possible game winner. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended target. And it sets up second down. Here he is to throw. Buying some time left. Now he takes it. And Hurts gives himself up after getting that first down. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. In quite the time crunch here, Brock, but still 2 timeouts to burn. It's first down. He'll look to throw it. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps.
Okay, this defense finally said enough, ripped up that script. They have seen him be way too productive. Time to start fighting him for every single throw.
Throwing again on second down. Hurts. On the move, headed right. He can run it. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Well, Brock, 4 quarters, couldn't decide a winner, and now we're set up for an exciting conclusion to this contest. Overtime is coming up next.
Game's not over, you know. Why are you giving up?
Waste of time.
Jake Moody to kick
From the
off
jaws
for
of
the
defeat,
49ers.
they snatch this game away. And now we're off in overtime to decide it. Here comes Williams on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Philadelphia getting ready to go on offense. And in a tie game, we've been sensing a breakthrough coming, Brock. Might this be the drive where we finally see one side get the edge over the other?
Well, if it is, Kate, you know and I know it's about play-to-play execution, and more than likely, making sure they can convert in some of those situational downs.
Overtime just getting started. Both teams are going to get a chance with the football here. We've got second down. Able to find Dotson here. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
And an Eagles first down.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Dump off caught by his back. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down.
It is so hard for these defenses. I don't envy them at all. They try to monitor where these running backs are. Are they chipping? Are they delaying their route? He's such an underrated part of their overall passing game.
Barkley's got it. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
Move the chain! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Hurts yet again. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. And you keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Trimmer.
And again, here's Hurts. Headed out right. Right back to Goddard, and he's got it. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. Second and 3 now. Hurts throwing again. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Couldn't find a completion on first down. He was looking for A.J. Brown there. And it's going to be second down.
Brings up second and 10 at the 24-yard line.
It's Hurts once again. Pulled in by Dotson along the sideline. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out. Their first drive of OT is on the ropes, Brock. It's 3rd and 5. I'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Looking to throw it. Looking underneath, and the back brings it in. We got the football clock, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker, 4th down. San Francisco calls it second timeout.
And less than
And that'll leave them with just one remaining in overtime.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the first down.
A lot of pressure on this kick for Jake Elliott. This is going to be a 31-yarder from the right hash. It's good. The kick sails through. And the pressure now applied to that opposing sideline.
And this game isn't over yet officially, but when you see the time left on the clock, you've got to treat this attempt like a game winner. He just did, coming through in the moment of truth to put them up in overtime.
And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Now the 49ers getting set to go on offense. Their defense held at least a little, Brock, but the pressure is still on. They need a field goal to keep this game going or a touchdown to end it.
And I can promise you right now, lie detector test in that huddle, every single one of those guys have asked, says, I want a touchdown.
And the game ends on the interception. Great work by the defense. Sidney Brown makes the play. And the Eagles are finally tackled on the return after taking it all the way back to the opposing 40. So the Eagles will fly out of here with a road win. And they only needed to set him up with a shot to connect and win it with 3, and his aim was true to make it happen and put an end to this competitive ball game.
The kicker, Jake Moody's got it teed up, and we are underway now from Santa Clara. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. St. Brown in motion right. Right to the air. Here is Goff. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete.
Anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, they were up to the challenge.
They'll run for the first time with his speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Crowd getting in it a bit already. Here's an early 3rd and 10. Here's Goff. He'll get this one to Patrick. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Now it's Goff. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at their 48-yard line.
Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
It's a gain of 6.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. Complete to right. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. 2nd down and a little more than a yard here.
At the 36-yard line.
There's Goff. Finds Gibbs on a check down. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 25-yard line. That's good for a first down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive. Well, it seems pretty clear on this opening drive that they want to get him involved, not only, Charles, in the run game, but in the pass game as well. And he can be such a weapon for them when they utilize him this way.
And, partner, you know I'm a veteran, right? In other words, that means a little bit older. But back in my day, we used to call a guy like this a workhorse, except he carried the ball all the time. Now they get it to him a variety of ways, but you're right, they want to run their offense through him.
And they'll send the tight end in motion. Here's Goff. And that's going to be incomplete.
Jake's so good, he's going to be a very busy guy. 2 catches already in this opening drive, and they were looking his way for a 3rd.
I think they put this defense on notice that that could be a really, really frequent combination. Down inside the 10. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs, 26 yards. And the Lions put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. Dan Campbell makes the call. His guys will go for 2 here. Goff looking to throw. And that is going to be caught. And it moves the lead to 8-0. So what do you make of that? You go on the road, you score the opening drive touchdown, opt to go for 2, and all of a sudden they're up 8-zip.
Yeah, this wasn't a decision that they made right here and right now. They made this decision during the week. Hey, if we get the ball and score right away, let's show them that we feel like we're superior. Go for 2 and really put the pressure on them.
So here are the Niners now to get their first drive. And trotting out there leading them is their 4th-year quarterback.
You want to talk about a driven player, partner. This guy is absolutely that person. He doesn't just have goals in this game. He wants to be remembered among the best to play the position, and he treats every game as an audition for that. It's a lofty goal to set for yourself, but we've seen his drive lead to some impressive games from him. Perhaps another one is in store today.
6 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring us to the end of the first quarter. 1 quarter down, 8-0 the score. From the 33, here's a 2nd and 4. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
They had 2 tight ends in the formation on that one. It looked to me like he had his pick of receivers downfield.
I think he was just planning on going over the middle. That's what he did.
Picked up first down, too.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41.
1 yard gain.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Out of the gun, Purdy. Now he's going to step up and run. And he gets it down to the 32. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, get some 9 yards and a first.
First down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
McCaffrey running up the middle. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
8-0 our score with 2 minutes left in the second quarter. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 8. Here's Purdy. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. That's going to be caught. Touchdown 49ers. Juwan Jennings, 30 yards. And the 49ers have come back to make it a 2-point game. Purdy and the Niner offense, they'll stay on the field. They'll try to go for 2 here. They'll try and throw for it. That's caught. And he will step out of bounds. Oh, what a mistake there. And the 2-point try will be unsuccessful. So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Back onto the field come the Lions for their 2nd overall drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other. Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. Play action. It's gone. And his throw is incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. He's airing it out for Williams. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Niners take over in terrific field position. Throwing here, Purdy. That is incomplete.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for second and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it third and manageable? Or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
Purdy now to throw. They'll get this into the hands of Ayuk. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. He's got Ayuk once again. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2.
A 49-yard attempt.
And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And they're going to take the lead here as it's now 9-8. So they're content to take the 3. Somewhat of a conservative call. They're opting not to go for it on 4th and inches.
And that's from a team that you and I know is not usually playing it close to the vest. It's a little bit of a surprise that they opted for the 3 instead of going for it.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. 1 second, all that remains. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. No, I'm not mad at you for skipping halftime, but can I just have a sip of water real quick, please? Thank you. All right, let's go. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Here comes the 49ers offensive unit as they'll have it first to begin this 3rd quarter. Now this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive. Starting the second half with a run by McCaffrey. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
At the 22-yard line.
Purdy from the gun. And he slings one that's incomplete.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. Now Purdy. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
Well, I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big 3rd down conversion to give this drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it. They'll go for it. Here's Purdy. And that is incomplete, but there is a flag. And on 4th down, this is a big call. Well, that flag puts them on their heels a little bit more defensively as the officials walk it upfield.
Yeah, and they can blame the officials all they want, but bottom line, it's their own fault because, to me, that was an avoidable call. Stay focused and avoid major mistakes like that.
McCaffrey following the penalty. And now a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Purdy looking to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
13 yards on the play. And the 49er first down. First and 10.
Play action. Now Purdy. Open man, the former Gator. It's Ricky Pearsall. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a 1st down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Up the gut, McCaffrey. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 41-yard line.
Purdy. That's caught downfield by Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. George Kittle, 41 yards. And the 49ers will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. Moody good with the extra point. And the lead is up to 8.
Niners 16.
So that drive in total 8 plays. And it all ends with a George Kittle touchdown. So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. So we get a look at the Lions offense as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
You're exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play, multiple plays, that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success.
Looking for Wright, and he finds him. Big strides, look at him go. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Brock Wright, 65 yards. And the Lions are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter.
Will set up for the 2-point.
They'll try and run it here.
They made the decision to go for 2. They didn't get it. They remained down by 2 points. Should they have kicked it there?
Third quarter, I'm okay with it. Maybe first or second, you don't. I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, again, I keep coming back to, I don't like to chase a lot of points, but I also don't know what kicking an extra point being down 1 does for me.
This is McCaffrey on the give. And he stopped immediately there.
Alexander on the tackle. A gain of a yard.
3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Here now, 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out.
Back to throw, Purdy. A throw left side for Pearsall is complete.
Purdy's pass complete to Ricky Pearsall. That's
This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. Looking to throw. Purdy. That is caught. And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that certainly appears to be a critical conversion right there, because not only do they keep the drive going, they take valuable time off the clock as well. They have to feel really good about that last completion.
Across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. Christian McCaffrey, an 18-yard touchdown run. And the Niners get an important score there to extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Moody good with the extra point. And that makes this a 9-point game. So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Here's the Detroit offense now as they head back out onto the field. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. Now Goff. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Gibbs. And they're able to get this one across the 35. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. Goff now looking to throw. And that one drops down incomplete. Good coverage there. Forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Brings up second and 10.
Back to throw. Goff. Finding his big receiver, Patrick, over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
And the Lions, first down.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA
First
Sports.
down, Detroit.
So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Goff now to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
A gain of 19 yards. And
Now Goff.
first down.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit.
Touchdown.
Tim Patrick, 28 yards. And the Lions have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you line up, go ahead and, oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward, it's just not there.
So risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
We got to have two hands on the football here as they run first down. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
It's a loss of a yard.
The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts
At the 34-yard
as they'll
line.
head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Now he'll tuck this and run.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
Here's 3rd and 7. Back to throw. Purdy will try to do this himself. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
And, partner, I would guess that in his headset he was hearing from his coach, it's 3rd down, don't take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't get the first down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yardage.
So here's Goff and the Lions. Down 23-20, a minute 13 to play. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on first down.
180.
Now it's Goff. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Jordan Elliott in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. Goff. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
Intercepted. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Get set.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college, and how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere this was. And the home team getting the late touchdown, getting the victory, and now everybody in this building can file away with smiles on their faces.
And what do real estate people tell us all the time? It's location, location, location. So being at home, that can be a big deal.
Jake Elliott to kick off.
Mike
for
Tirico
Philadelphia.
along with Greg Olson. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. Off we go from South Philly. Whoa. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. They'll bring St. Brown in motion. Right to the air. Here's Goff. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Sidney Brown on the coverage.
On play action. Goff. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Jay Licks Hunt in for the sack. It's a loss of 9 and sets up 3rd down. From the gun. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. And he's going to bring this one back. Wow, less than a minute into the game. It's a pick 6 and an early touchdown. Jake Elliott now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Eagles will take a 7-0 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Here's Craig Reynolds to return. And he's stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Lions offense ready to take over once more. They are obviously still smarting from that pick 6 a moment ago. Quick 7-0 hold. That is Jalen Carter, the Georgia product, barreling in for the sack.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
To the air right away is Hurts. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
Taken down.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete. It is 3rd and long.
He was covered by Brian Branch.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. This one is caught by Dotson.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Elliott's kick is good. And the Eagles will extend to a 10-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The Lions offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Goff. This one complete to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he's out of bounds. Up close to the 45-yard line.
That's good for a Lions first down. A gain of 18.
Off to throw on 1st down. Right back to St. Brown. They connect again. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 2. And the shotgun, it's Goff. And he is going to go down. They sack him to end the first quarter. So they'll talk over what to do on this third down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. 10-0 is our score. And we're back in Philly in a moment. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision. They'll go for it. Here's Goff. That's into the hands of the receiver, Patrick. And he's going to have the first down. Aggressive call there. It works out as they convert on fourth down. Brought in by the tight end, Sam Laporta. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker. Ball on the 32. It's 2nd and 2. They'll go play action with Goff. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Here's 3rd and 2. Patrick motioning here. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Goff. He'll get this one complete to St. Brown. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
It's a gain of 27 yards. That's another Detroit.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll come back to Philadelphia right after this. From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. First down and goal. Now Goff. Moving to his left.
It's a nice job here defensively. Down here tight, it's easy to be so concerned about stopping the pass that you lose sight of the quarterback when he decides to become a runner. Not the case here. Picks up a little positive yardage, sets up 2nd and goal.
That one only good for a gain of 1 to the 2 to set up 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Now, Goff. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses.
And this is hot! Wow, the decision to go pays off. Jahmyr Gibbs, touchdown Lions. Goff has his offense ready for this 2-point try. Back to throw. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by the safety, Reed Blankenship.
That decision to go for 2 was made up from the very beginning. The moment they scored, you could see the head coach. He's signaling, we're going for 2. The touchdown was obviously a disappointing outcome defensively, but to able to get that stop, they can at least come off the field and catch their breath.
We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
For Eagles, first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Lions are going to get the football at their own 40.
At their own 40-yard line.
On first down, it's Goff. That one out wide to Gibbs. The Lions call their first timeout as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime. Here comes 2nd and 4. Goff to throw. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down. To throw is Goff. He's got his tight end. That's Laporta. And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going. Throwing here is Goff. That's caught by Gibbs. And he's very close to a 1st down. He's out after a pickup of 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. On play action, he'll set up to throw. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell. And a good return here as he is out of bounds up at the 45.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism.
Oh, and he's going to go down. He could not get rid of it. And that's going to bring an end to this first half. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Eagles offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this 3rd quarter. The lead sits at 4. And on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll work from the 36 on 2nd and 6. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
They tried to go with the quick game here in hopes they could do something with it after the catch, but I don't think everyone was necessarily on the same page, and this ends up being a wasted day.
That'll be taken in by Parker. Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up 4th down. They're indeed going. It's Hurts. That's taken in. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. They get 18 yards on 4th down and a fresh set of downs. Again, Hurts. Now a screen set up for Barkley. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Great timing to call the screen. It's a gain of 17 and a 1st down.
Eagles, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 24.
Hurts going to keep it on the option. He is belted in the backfield. What a shot he took. That's going to be a loss of yardage. What a play.
You know, Mike, it's funny, when you're facing these really elite defensive linemen, sometimes it's easier to make them the read guy rather than actually try to block them. Unfortunately, they're elite for a reason, and sometimes they're still able to make the play like we saw here.
And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. First time they've looked his way all game long. But he comes through with the grab and a 1st down. He pulls it in around the 5. A 2nd effort, and he is in. Devontae Smith, touchdown, Philadelphia. Elliott on now for the PAT. He's got it, and the Eagles are able to extend the lead. It's now 17-6. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. The Lions offense ready for their first possession of this second half. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 9. From the gun, it's Goff. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. A gain there of 11. 1st down, Detroit.
First down. A gain of 11 on the play. And the Lions first.
So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. First and 10. Goff to throw. That's out to the flat and incomplete. He'll dive for that 1st down, but it looks like he's just going to come up a little bit short. From the 43, here's 2nd down and a yard. Laporta in motion. Throwing on 2nd down. Goff. Try to pitch one forward. That was an option there, but it does fall incomplete. 3rd and a yard. They're going to try to run here with Gibbs. A good run there to the 34-yard line. That is a 1st down.
Gain of 10 yards. That's good for the Lions. 1st down.
On 1st and 10, here's Goff. He'll look underneath and finds Gibbs. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd down and 3. Patrick motioning here. A 2nd down throw for Goff. It's caught left side by St. Brown. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Goff's go-to guy, St. Brown. Amon-Ra gives the Lions a 1st down.
1st down, Detroit.
They'll drop to throw. A toss, left side, caught by his running back.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
He'll dive for that 1st down, but it looks like he's just going to come up a little bit short.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
And the Lions are going to be set up 1st and goal. Couldn't reach the plane, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Here's Gibbs trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
He was taken down.
2nd and goal.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 1-yard line.
So it's a win here for the Eagles. And it was their defense that led the way as they pitched a shutout in the 2nd half. No points allowed, and they cruised to victory.
Jake Moody to kick off.
Mike Tirico, Greg Oates, and welcome to this game. Jake Moody going to get it started. Off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And this is going to be an Eagles first down as he gets up past the 35.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
And he's going to struggle to get back to the line, maybe a yard. Nick Martin is there to bring him down. So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 9. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line.
26 yards.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 37.
They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
He's brought down at the 31. A 6-yard pickup.
From the 31, here is 2nd and 4. He'll stay on the ground with Barkley. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like he might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
A 50-yard attempt.
Elliott's kick is good. And the Eagles will take a 3-0 lead.
And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good, positive result.
Patrick Taylor now on the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Here's Christian McCaffrey to get things started. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
He was brought down by Zach Bourne. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 29-yard line.
They run once more with McCaffrey. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
13 yards on that pass play. It's good for a Niners first down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. It's the Eagles with the early advantage. And we're back in Philly in a moment. On the counter, it's McCaffrey. Oh, big hole left side. And he will go all the way. Christian McCaffrey, touchdown, 49ers. Now Jake Moody for the extra point. The kick is good. And the 49ers move out to a 7-3 lead. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. Avery Williams on the return. Now an opening past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. The Eagles offense ready now for their second drive. They'll begin with 1st and 10. They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards.
The challenge of defending a dual-threat quarterback in the NFL, Mike, is that you just don't see them week in and week out, maybe like you do in college. So in this case, you defend everything perfectly downfield, but it's hard to account for a quarterback who can run. He escapes the pressure, tucks it down himself, and he picks up a big gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. A ball deep for the end zone. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
And 10.
Hurts. This one down the field, but it'll wind up incomplete. He was trying to find Saquon Barkley coming out of the backfield. And it's going to bring up 4th down. Play action. Here's Hurts. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Purdy. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Well, if you like defensive football, this game's heaven because right now points have become a premium. Someone has to figure out a way to get something going, whether it's a field goal or even just a
under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Nakobe Dean in there for the sack. He forced his way through. A loss of 9.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
A throw right side is intercepted. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
Intercepted. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Hurts. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive. And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job.
That one intercepted. Picked off by Jair Brown. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. First and 10. Purdy. Open man is Jennings.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Purdy now on second down. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A first down on the scramble. A gain of 16.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Get set, get set. What's up?
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Timeout 49ers. That is their second. As the clock will stop at 21 seconds to go until halftime.
And we've seen this time and time again. When this guy is in a groove like he is here, I mean, he's impossible to block. I mean, the offensive line, they've got to come up with a better plan to slow him down, or he's going to completely wreck this game.
He's got it at about the 8. The Niners will use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in half number 1. Ball sitting at the 7. First and goal.
Get set, get set. What's up? Stop.
Shotgun snap to Purdy. He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Brandon Ayuk, touchdown, San Francisco.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle 4, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
Halftime coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. Williams now to return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10. At their own
There go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Throwing is Hurts. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
So, halftime straight ahead, and we go. And hold that thought. Let's get right back to it. We are ready for the third quarter.
Jake Elliott to kick off.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Niners offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They're going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drive. 1st and 10. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Sidney Brown.
Intercepted. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Set.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he's Brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. So the Eagles will use their first time out here, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. He's got a tight end, Calcaterra, to the left. And he will score. Greg Calcaterra. Touchdown, Eagles. Using the tight end to get to the end zone. Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This fielded at about the 9. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Here's the San Francisco offense, ready to take possession of the ball once more. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Purdy. Downfield, he's got the big target, Jennings. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Short one there, caught by Kittle. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
Right back to Kittle. That's another one. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs. I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. Kittle is the man in motion. Purdy to throw for it on 4th down. That's Ayuk with it on the left side. And he's going to have the first down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them.
2 yards on the play. First down, 49ers.
They're going to motion the tight end over here. They'll run here with McCaffrey. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Here's your timeout for Philadelphia. That is their 2nd, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. They'll put Ayuk in motion. Throwing on 2nd down is Purdy. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest gain. First time they've looked his way all game long, but he comes through with the grab and a first down. And that is their final timeout of the second half. And of note, that means they will not be able to challenge the rest of the game. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Here's McCaffrey. Finding room to the 20. And he's into the end zone. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, 49ers. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. On is Moody to add the extra point. He gets it to go, and the 49ers will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
Eagles 11.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. Here comes Will Shipley on the return. Past midfield. They're going to be set up with a short field. What a tremendous kick return.
It's always nice as an offense when you can get a lift from special teams, and that was truly a team effort. I mean, you can see it's great blocking that gave him the initial seam, and he took advantage of it. That was really well done.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
He's tackled at the 32-yard
From the
line.
32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 9. That's right side. He's got Calcaterra. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. On 3rd down, it's Hurts. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And he will score. Game on. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Eagles 19.
So the lead is down to just 2 now in the 4th quarter as they kick it off. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here's Christian McCaffrey and the 49ers offense coming back onto the field. The lead is 2, and they're going to try to make something happen here, starting with a 1st and 10. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
And what's that one thing you hear from coaches all the time, Mike, right? Finish strong, and he's doing just that. His numbers here in this one, they have been terrific. But he's going to give you a full 4 quarters, and I think at this point in the game, he knows there's even more yards to be had.
McCaffrey now on 1st and 10. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
On 2nd down, Purdy. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Get set, get set. 18.
Out of the gun, it's Purdy. He's got his tight end, Kittle. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. 2nd and 11.
Get set, get set.
A tight end in motion now. They'll drop to throw. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. What a good choice to get out and run. That's a pickup of 18 and a 1st down.
A gain of 18.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out.
Purdy down to a knee. That should be the final snap of this game. So a win here for our visitors, the 49ers. They knew this would be a dogfight away from home, and they were right. But they come away with a hard-fought victory.
The kicker, Jake Bates, has this one on the tee. He'll run up and send this one away here at Ford Field. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. He's able to force his way through one man, but he can muster only about a yard on the play. Second down.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Purdy now to throw. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
And the 49er first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. They'll get 13 yards for the second play in a row. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 42-yard line. McCaffrey on the counter. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's second and 9.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing, and I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to third and 10.
That's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Trying for Ayuk, but it's intercepted. And the Lions are going to take possession here at their own 33.
Intercepted.
Goff in this Lions offense set for a first and 10 at the 33-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Incomplete. It's second down and 10.
Off play action. Here's Goff. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
This defense has passed its first two tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know there's probably another throw coming on third down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
It's Williams on the catch. And he's going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for a Lions first down.
Again, Goff. He's got right on the short throw. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And that'll make it second down.
Pickup brings up second and 4 at the 50-yard line.
From the 50, it's Goff. Going underneath, Gibbs has it. So the completion gets him just a yard. And now it's third and 3.
Brings up
no score after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter action now from Detroit, and it's the homestanding Lions who have the football as they've got it with a third down coming up. And that will be incomplete. Well, the other day they told us when we've got third and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So the fourth down conversion has him inside the 40 now, first and 10. They will run for the first time with David Montgomery. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort.
That's another Detroit Lions First down. First and 10.
Back to throw. Gone. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Incomplete. It leads to second and 10.
Gone. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
What will look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
That is caught. And he takes this one in for the Lions. Touchdown. Amon-Ra St. Brown, 26 yards. And the Lions post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter.
The Lions will send
Goff looking to throw. And he's going to be taken down. It's a sack. And they fail on the try for two.
Lions 6.
So they went for two and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead. Looking up into the roof, and he muffs it. It's loose. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team. Back out there comes the 49ers offense ready for their second drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And he's able to get up here to the 26. A gain of 10 and a 49er first down.
It's a gain of 10.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Throwing here, Purdy. Connects with Kittle underneath. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that'll bring up second down.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he could break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage.
Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. Well, congratulations to them. They come through defensively with another stop. And let's face it, this secondary, they've gone unchallenged so far in the first half.
Ayuk goes in motion. Purdy will set up to throw it here. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. It looks like they have to give up the football again after this one.
Purdy on fourth down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Still going inside the 20. Touchdown, 49ers. Christian McCaffrey, 66 yards. And the 49ers take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Purdy and the Niner offense, they'll stay on the field. They'll try to go for 2 here.
The 49ers will line up.
They'll try and throw for it. And he is into the end zone to give him a 2-point lead.
Niners 8, Lions 6.
So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Back onto the field come the Lions for their second overall drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of 6s. Back-to-back, what a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts.
A 7-yard gain.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Lions, first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Here's Goff. Finds Gibbs on a check down. The Lions the second of their timeouts.
A gain of 2.
As he'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime.
43-yard line.
Throwing again is gone. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
It's a gain
The
of
Lions
14
passing
yards.
game in sync now. They've got another first down.
First down.
Now Goff. He's got it complete to Gibbs. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage, and here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
To throw is gone. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Gibbs. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs as the first half is winding down. And the Lions have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half.
The Lions will set
They'll
up
look to
for the
throw.
two-point conversion.
And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it. So now, Charles, 2 touchdowns, 2 tries at 2-point conversions, and both fail.
And you want to say, let's go ahead and run the kicker out there from now on, but the problem is you're chasing points at this stage. So now you've got to dial up more 2-point conversions and hope you're successful from here on out.
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, 49ers. That a 92-yard kick return. And the Niners have regained the lead. Jake Moody now for the point after. And that one gives him a 3-point lead.
Makes the score.
So he took that one at the 6, returned it all the way to the end zone. An electric return it was, 94 yards to the house. And he is going to dive to the turf. What a strange return there. And they're going to start with really terrible field position. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. Halftime coming up. Let's get you down. And now, due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the second half. And we welcome you back now alongside Charles Davis, operating gun, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And he tries to get as much as he can here while protecting the football as he dives to the ground. The Lions offense now with a football first here to begin quarter number 3. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now he's getting the ball to start the second half. How about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
Here's Goff. And he fires one, but incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
A 40-yard punt, 5 yards on the return. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. Good starting field position for the 49ers as they have it 1st and 10 at the 40. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
And the 49er first down. A gain of 4 yards. First down, 49ers.
On the toss, they run wide side to McCaffrey. Trying to run inside, but nothing there.
Taken down.
That stop made by Jack Campbell.
No gain on the play.
Good action to this point in the third quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. This time they'll throw it. Here's Purdy. All right, open, complete. Touchdown, 49ers.
Touchdown,
George Kittle, 47 yards. And the Niners add 6 to their lead. Moody good with the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
22. Lions.
A drive there of just 4 plays. And it all ends with a George Kittle touchdown. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. And Detroit back in possession of the football. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
The 24-yard line.
Cut. 180.
Now it's gone. A short pass here taken in by Laporta. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. They'll give him 4 yards there. And that's going to make it 4th down. Before they can get the punt away, whistles as we've come to the end of the third quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Desperation time for Goff on 4th. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Lions turned away on 4th down. And the Niners take over in terrific field position. 44 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the fourth quarter, we see both teams hold up the 4 fingers, fourth quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the 4 fingers for 4-minute offense. And this offensive line is really hunkered down and established themselves.
And this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it. And let me tell you, if you're a running back, all you want to do is get behind those big fellas, have a little vision, and find some space.
And a solid way to do that on the first play of the drive there. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave them with a 4th down. Purdy. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And it looks like this will be the last play before the 2-minute warning.
A gain of 7. First down, San Francisco.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4. At the Lions' 8-yard line.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. They go play action here. Purdy. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
A gain of 3
A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
First down. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
McCaffrey. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and goal at the 5-yard line.
So the victory here for San Francisco, and it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it's... Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Ford Field. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Opening play, and Goff wants to pass it. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. The sack recorded, it's a loss of 5, and now it's second down.
19-yard line.
Goff now looks to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Gibbs. And he'll be corralled right around the 34.
A gain of
15 yards for the Lions there on a first down.
Lions, first down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard
First run of the game for Jahmyr Gibbs, the Alabama product. Now he's loose down the middle of the field. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs, 65 yards. And the Lions need just 3 plays to go down and take the early lead.
The conversion is no good.
I thought the days of the fake extra point were numbered once they moved these kicks back to the 15. Apparently, I was mistaken.
Yeah, I was wondering who was ever going to try to do this. In fact, I quit wondering. I didn't think it would ever happen. Taking a fake from the 15-yard line to try and pick up an extra point. I didn't think anyone would ever call this.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Play action. Here's Hurts. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
Back to the sideline, and it's intercepted. And the Lions will take over possession here up at the 44.
Intercepted. The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
After the interception, here's Goff. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll be 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at their 48-yard line.
Goff now looking to throw. And he rips that one incomplete there.
Intended for Jameer.
Good job in
Gibbs.
coverage there. They took away his top read on the play, so he went through his progressions and ended up settling on his running back who scored on their last possession, but the coverage held. It goes incomplete.
Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he is going to have a Lions 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A 7-yard gain.
But they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball, possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
The tackle by Nakobe Dean.
A 3-yard
Here's
pickup.
2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Goff now to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Gibbs. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make someone miss in the open field. You absolutely have to have this early on, right? 3rd and short, they elect to throw for it, and that's normal NFL football. They're going to throw on 3rd and short, but you got to hit it, don't you?
Yeah, in the first quarter, like you said, to set the tone, can't connect there. He'll try to do it himself. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line.
That's good. 4 on Lions. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
180!
Counter play. Here's Gibbs. And he will possibly get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. On the other hand, it will definitely take us to the end of the first quarter of play. Second quarter action now from Detroit, and it's the homestanding Lions who have the football. As they're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go. Now a play fake, and it's gone. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. And the Eagles are going to get the football back at their own 17.
Partner, I think this will want to ride very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 18-yard line.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Incomplete. Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Here's Hurts to throw. And this pass broken up. The contact well in time there, and now 4th down.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get untracked in this one.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. And this one is incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line. And they'll come up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 15-yard line.
Play action. It's gone. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
A 1-yard gain brings up 3rd and 6.
Here's Goff. They'll try and do this himself. And the Lions are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. They'll run with Gibbs. A pickup of 4 on 1st down. It'll be 2nd and goal.
When you look at the geography we're staring at, this part of the field, don't you always think of big backs carrying the football, bruisers trying to pound it in? Instead, they're a little more of a scat back type, and he's trying to make it happen.
Yeah, they were the elusive, slippery guy. Couldn't get in there, though. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Gone. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. So they opted to pass for it on 3rd and goal. Let's see what they do on 4th and goal.
Well, I think they threw it with the idea that if they didn't get it, they would go for it on 4th and goal. So they got another play in their pocket.
Jared Goff taking it in for a yard out. And the Lions take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Extra point spins the uprights. And the lead now stands at 13.
Eagles, nothing.
So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. And he returns this to the 22. The Eagles offense going to take over late in this first half. Charles, you're down multiple scores, less than a minute left here, but with that deficit, they've got to try to at least work their way into field goal range to try to muster something out of this drive.
And I'm going to go ahead and date myself one more time because I'm going to quote an old Smokey and the Bandit lyric. They got a long way to go and a short time to get there, but they still have time to get it done. So I'm looking forward to watching them mount this drive and see if they can get some points out of it. And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the 1st down.
Hurts completing this one quickly. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Throw right side, caught by Goddard, the tight end. 4 seconds left, and there's the timeout. In field goal range and a chance to tack on 3 before intermission. They'll throw now on the final play. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. Throwing is Hurts. This is caught. Touchdown. Devontae Smith as time expires in the first half. And the Eagles are on the board here here in the final seconds of the first half.
Well, my education continues in this game, I've got to tell you, because there's not an analyst in the world that would have said pass up the field goal here, go for it, and expect for it to be successful, and it was. I mean, they're playing this one just like a video game.
All right, so we skip the rest of halftime and get set for the third quarter. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. It's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this third quarter. From out of his end zone, it's Avery Williams. And not what he was hoping for when he brought it out. They're going to get him down short of the 15-yard line. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line. And they'll run the option to start the drive. And he'll use his blockers to get this up over the 20 to the 21. He'll pick up 7 there on the first down keeper. From the 21, here's 2nd down and 3.
At the 21-yard line.
Hurts sets up to throw it. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Grant Calcaterra, 78 yards. And the Eagles come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter.
Makes the score Eagles
Elliott good
14.
on the extra point. And that will put them on top here in the third.
Jake Elliott.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. So we get a look at the Lions offense as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. And Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just letting you know, hey, just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side trying to match each other.
They'll get only a couple up to the 22. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
A 7-yard gain. That's good for a Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Gibbs straight ahead. 88 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. 2nd down, and they go back to Gibbs. And he stopped immediately there. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Goff. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
4th down.
Good work there to force the incompletion and 4th down. Normally, it'd be a quick change for the punt return unit, but this offense has converted twice on 4th down so far, so you may want to double-check things there and make sure they're actually going to kick the football.
Able to throw the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. Here's Goff. Poor throw there, and it's intercepted. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. Elliott now to add the extra point. And with that, the lead is up to 8.
makes the score.
So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six.
To kick off for Philadelphia.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10 at their own 23. After the pick six, they go right back to the air. And he's going to be taken down. Goff is sacked. Nolan Smith brings him down to the pass rush.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. That's a gain of 4 as we slip inside of 4 minutes left in regulation. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd down and 12. And yet again, Goff is intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And they will set up shop with outstanding field position in the red zone at the 17-yard line. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. The drive will start with an option going left. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal.
First and goal.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. That is caught at the 7-yard line. Only a yard in the completion. It's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
Barkley inside handoff. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They've got it 3rd and goal now as they look for that final touchdown to salt this one away. They're going to look to throw. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
Touchdown, Philadelphia.
What a huge touchdown that was, obviously, here in the late stages of the 4th quarter as they try to put this one away.
And, Brandon, when they watch the film after this week, they'll be very proud of every rep if they close this game out. Just a few snaps remaining. They can't relax just yet.
13. Jake Elliott.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he's going to be taken down inside the 10 at about the 8-yard line. So here's Goff and the Lions. Down by 15. A minute 52 to play. They need 2 touchdowns. And oh, it's a safety. Goff got buried in the end zone. He couldn't get rid of it. Well, this defense has been smothering all game long. Why not give them 2 more points here in the closing minutes?
Well, they've certainly earned it. They've gotten the better of this offensive line for 4 quarters. And this sack here will just be a little icing on the cake.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
So they'll accept that penalty, and that'll, of course, move the football up the field. A handoff to Barkley on the option. And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle first down.
First down. A gain of 12. First down, Philadelphia.
They'll go to Barkley again. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Jack Campbell running him down behind the line. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. That one looks like he'll throw here. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And 3rd and 8 now.
And it's 3rd down.
They go play action with Hurts. This short throw caught by Goddard. It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11. Now a timeout called for by the defense, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. And they'll indeed take a knee. Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better. Because the game plan you put in place at the beginning of the week often still holds. You don't have to make wholesale changes.